Okay. Hello, hello. Hope everyone is doing good. Think I'm doing okay. Wait, hold on. Just gotta find stuff. One of these buttons. There, is that better? It is better. Woo! Okay. We racing more. I was thinking maybe I'd do a double with Backpack Hero, but I decided against it because I want to write some tonight. So that's what I'm going to be doing later. But yeah, let's just hop right back into it. I think I was looking back at the old video, and at the end of it, it was like, oh, you unlocked a secret, and I couldn't find it. I think it was this one. So that's what I'm going to bank on, but we'll do this one first. Okay. Let's see. Just stick with our old standby. But yeah, hope you all are doing pretty well. Hope the audio is not too loud. It seems a bit higher than normal for me. Turn it down in my ears. There we go. Oh man, ultimate parking again. Whenever I think of racing, I think of parking. It's the very first thing that comes to mind. Good to see the T-Rex again. I'm thinking the lighting for the course is different. Actually, this looks to be a different course altogether. Oh, we're doing good. Good start. Uh-oh. What is happening? OBS is flipping out. What's going on? Woo. That's not the way I was supposed to go. What is happening with OBS? I'm concerned. Hold on. I gotta address this. Hello? That's so strange. OBS is flickering like it's a ghost. And it was like competing with my browser for dominance over my screen. That was a bit concerning. I should restart because that pause took me out of it completely. Okay, I think it's stopped now. Guess we'll find out in post if that actually affected anything. And I hope not. It's always a pain to have to edit stuff later. Although editing can be fun. If it's small things, I find, like little jokes or whatever. Sometimes I try to put those in the videos that go up on my archive. But yeah. I posted the like rambling thoughts I had about the newest Legend of Zelda game coming out, and people didn't seem to like that. It was like a 33% like ratio, which means that like 66% of the people who saw it were just like, no, this is bad, dislike. I guess that's standard for the course with anything contentious or a particular fandom. But but yeah, I just thought that was funny. I don't take anything by it. Like I said, it was kind of a whim, rambling thought, but I still think it would be cool if they did that sort of thing. What in the world? Okay, we're going down. Yeah, this is definitely a different track. Man, okay. These tracks are getting wilder. But yeah, I still have fun thinking of like which ways studios and game companies can take their stuff, even if it's like outlandish. So I'm actually really excited to see how it turns out. I'm gonna laugh so hard if any of what I said was correct. I think some new details came out somewhat recently, or like people were analyzing the footage or something that kind of shed new light on stuff, but I didn't really look into that at all. It's interesting either way. Like I said, I probably won't end up streaming that, but I'll definitely get it and play it when it comes out. I'll probably chat about it if I'm still streaming by then. It'd be kind of sad if I stopped that soon. But you never know. Could get hit by a bus tomorrow, get isekai'd, or just splatted. That'd be my luck. So sad. Something else I wanted to say. Oh, it was like it's a massive loop. Interesting. Are they always color coded like that? But yes, I find that I must be like, whoa, a very ADD type of person, because I really have trouble sticking to things for too long. Like today when I woke up, I was just like, oh man, I gotta stream today. And it's not that I don't like streaming, but it's more that I'm not a fan of scheduling it. And I've been trying to be consistent, having it like Wednesdays and Saturdays when I can. But my brain just goes, oh, this is a chore now, because I have to do it, even if I don't really have to, because I actually find it fun. It's just, it's harder to get anyone to watch you if you're not consistent, from everything I've read and seen. So, because like if you're not there, people are just gonna go watch someone else, and that's fine. I suppose I'm mainly doing this for me. I think I mentioned this before. Part of the main reason I started streaming is to just become more comfortable speaking, and talking when there's not a lot to talk about, if that makes any sense. Generating conversation from nothing. It's a skill I lack sorely, and this is part of my attempt to fix that. So it's good for that, and I enjoy playing games, obviously. So this is a double use of my time. Although I found that like the back end stuff, like the editing, has taken up more time than I thought it would. I should have expected that to begin with, but I didn't. And now here we are. But it's still fun. I enjoy seeing people's reactions to stuff. It's always fun when anyone stops by and chat. These loop-de-loops are... I shouldn't be wasting my boosts. Oh, okay. Red loops are like medium. The black loops are like large. Keep thinking I'm gonna fall if I'm going too slow on that. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. Okay, there we go. We can just pitch it down. We're going. Look at that, smooth. But yeah. One thing I've found, I don't know if this affects anyone else, but YouTube Shorts is like the worst thing ever for my productivity. Because I will just get in a rhythm of just, oh, let's just watch this 1 minute video. Let's just watch this second 1 minute video. Let's just watch this third 1 minute video. And like, before I know it, an hour or two has passed. And I'm just like, what did I just experience? Because most of it is not really stuff that you remember that often. Some of it is, but not a whole lot. So it definitely just eats away at my time. I don't know if that's anyone else is experiencing that kind of thing, but goodness, I'm susceptible to whatever that reward psychological thing is doing. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but man, I've taken notice of how much time I waste, which is unfortunate because I have stuff to do. I feel like I was going to do something else, but now I don't remember. Oh, I was thinking about what games I'll do next. I've mentioned a few before, but none of them are locked in. I kind of want to keep the same sorts of vibes though. So like something a bit more actiony in midweek, and then something more chill on the weekends. I don't know if people consider RPGs chill. I do, but I consider all video games chill for the most part. So I'll probably, as I come to the end of what I want to do with these games, I'll probably ask and see if anyone who watches my stuff has any recommendations of what they'd like to see. If I have it, of course. That's always a requirement. And I don't mind trying new stuff. But I have like several hundred games I probably never played in my Steam library. So I'm not looking to buy new stuff. So I would hope that it lands in the realm of I haven't done it before and I own it already, or I can get it very easily. But yeah, all that stuff to consider, I think, going forward. I don't know if I'll do the DLC for this on stream. I might. I enjoy this game a whole lot. But I learned that Baba has a whole second adventure, and I do not know if I will end up playing that on stream. Probably not if it's as long as the main original campaign, because goodness, that's a big time commitment. And I know people love Baba. But I like I said, I'm a very ADHD kind of person, even if I've never been diagnosed with it. Because I start to get bored of stuff after a while. And I don't want that to end up negatively affecting anything I play. So I think it's reasonable to try out new stuff rather than worry about 100%ing things. But that could not be the case. And of course, like, if you try new stuff, the people who like your old stuff may not come back, and that's okay too. I'll try not to worry about that, but it's something to consider always. Oh wow, that was bad. Okay. I don't know why I thought I had another lap there. Yep, we're doing it again. I did make some progress though. I made a thumbnail for my Baba series, and I'm gonna make a thumbnail for this one in the Backpack Hero. And so that's fun artistically to work on. I hope people like it. I don't know if they'll see it or not, but thumbnails are kind of weird. You only really see it in small scale and only for like a split second before you click on a video, but they make such a big impact. at least from everything I've heard. And I understand it too. It looks like it makes it more apparent that effort has gone into the content. Another thing I'll probably do once I finish a series, I have two things I want to do, is I'll go through and make like a compilation of all my time and pick out like some of the funnier moments and put them all together, or more interesting moments, I should say. Put them together in a more condensed format so that you don't have to sit through hours and hours of stream if you don't feel like it, but you could still get the same kind of effect. And I think I'll have to see how much effort this is, because like I said, the back end is already taking up a lot of time that I thought it wouldn't, and maybe that's just because I'm an inefficient worker. But I would like to make something of like a review after everything is over. So like it would just be like my impressions of the game I played, if I would recommend it, that sort of thing. I know that most of the games I'll end up playing have probably been out for a while, but I still think it's interesting for someone who's never played it before. And again, they wouldn't have to go through hours and hours of stream footage to really get an idea of what I thought. Man, I am yawning really bad. That's a bad sign. I got up way earlier than normal today, so I guess that's part of the reason why. I wonder if you can jump off of that. I might try that next time around. Slap. I definitely think there are more shortcuts in this game than I realized. I just haven't veered from the course too much, but I feel like there must be. Like there must be a way to shortcut that triple loop. Okay. I'll try something, because I think there's a part just before that I might be able to do something on. Whoop. Is that a garbage truck? Am I getting blown out by a garbage truck? Oh man, feels bad. It's right there. Oh, I missed it. All right, well. That is a garbage truck. I feel bad. You know what a game that I want to play is? Like Twisted Metal. Do they even still make Twisted Metal games? I remember playing that way back, like on the PS1 or 2. My cousins had it, and I would go over to their house and play it. And I remember it being so ridiculous and loving it. I had an N64, so the main thing I played was a very similar game called Vigilante 8. Specifically the second one. I don't think I had the first one, which was called Second Offense, I believe. And that was a really fun game. It was very goofy, and I might have to see if there's a way to play it. Play either of those games, or both. Okay, final lap. Let's actually try something this time. Go to the right. But yeah, that might be a good replacement for this game. It's kind of wacky. It's I think they made a version of it on like the Game Boy or like the DS or something, PSP. That was like toy version of Twisted Metal. Maybe I should play that one. Just to fit with the theme of my my channel. Oh man, that'd be great. I think that was the worst reviewed one, now that I think about it. I remember reading a review for it, and I believe it was bad. I see. There's a checkpoint there. But yes, that's something I would like to do. Twisted Metal, probably that first, but I would also like to play Vigilante 8 just because I have such nostalgia for that. I'd have to find a way to get it. I'm sure there's a way to do that, but I won't mention it. Man, this jerk stole first from me. Sad. I just got robbed. Very disappointed in myself. Okay. So that was the secret. I don't remember what the requirements for unlocking that was. This one's also secret. Reveal 3 secrets to take on the final challenge. Okay. So secrets aren't just bonuses, they're actually required. What else is a good game I could play? I'm really looking forward to more Backpack Hero. Oh man. Part of me wants to play that, but the other half of me wants to write. And I hardly ever get the chance to write. We'll see. If there's anyone here that's interested in it, I might play it. But I suspect there may not be, but we'll see. I don't want to discount myself before it actually happens. Checkpoint. How many more streams of this do I think there are? If I continue at the rate at which I am going, there are like 5 bosses supposedly. And I would at least like to mess around. Oh snap, driving on the couch. That's what's up. I would at least like to play around with some of the custom stuff. One particular stream. Find some cool custom tracks or what have you. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, snap. What a mistake that was. I think maybe it wasn't a mistake. Where's the checkpoint? Huh. I didn't actually fall too far behind. Checkpoint is... Yeah, that is the checkpoint. Oh yeah, if I landed there, I could totally just skip like a huge section of track. Oh, I might try that just because I'll probably have to do a speed run of this particular track. I love that you can drive on the couch. I need to make overlays for my stream. Not that I dislike the overlays I have now, but they're not really personal to me. They don't really fit my theme at all. But I'm trying to think of good things to put in my overlays. I think it's right there. Crap. All right. Man. Checkpoint. I have a kind of funny idea for a BRB screen, which is like Ty getting chased by a bird. I think that'll be hilarious. Although that might serve better as a technical difficulty kind of thing. Either way, I think it'd be funny. And I have an idea for an end screen. I have an idea for an animated... Wow, that was really bad. I fell apart at the end, as is usual. But an idea for a opening, like, segment. But it would be animated. So that might be out of my skill range for now. And I obviously don't have the dosh to commission someone, sadly. I'll see what I can do. It'll be a while. First thing on the docket is thumbnails. Oh man, no boost for me. Something repeatable. I need to come up with a good view or a good thumbnail idea for this one. Nice, good job. Right here, I want to see where this goes. Where does it land? That's hard because you can't really see. It's right there. Definitely trying to cheese this so hard. Robin 2.T? 2.0T? How about like here? No, that's not where you want it. Whereabouts is the thing? Because there's no checkpoint on the ceiling. So where's this thing? It's over there. Camera. Photo mode so I can see. There we go. Okay, so it's directly... So first curve, second curve, third curve. So in the second one seems to be like the best chance. Okay. Let's try. Oh, I got lapped. That's bad. Doesn't matter. This isn't a serious run. Okay, so second. How close is that? You get back on it right here. Although the wind is kind of preventing you from doing so. Whoops. I feel like there's probably a better way to do that. Okay, so going back up here. Where's this down? I'm already on the ground. Okay. I wonder if the game automatically finishes for you if everyone else in the race is finished. I can't go that way. Honestly, if there's no checkpoint over here, spinning around and just jumping off of that might be easier than doing the loop-to-loop pass. Was there a checkpoint? I actually wasn't paying attention. Genius. Checkpoint. I think every time you hear that sound, it's like... Whoa. The camera just doesn't want to flip. Okay, so... that almost worked, actually. That's not a bad shortcut, necessarily. Might even be better to do like first curve. Oh, it's hard to steer this thing when you're flying. See, that sounded like a checkpoint, but it wasn't. Yes, roll. Stop, drop, and roll. I love how I'm spending so much time trying to like cheese this thing. Okay, let's try first. First one might be okay. I'm like stuck under the track. What? Okay. Aw, close. Whoa. Yeah, okay, maybe not. Come on, car. You can do this. Okay. Yeah, maybe it's actually better just to go off like right here. Oh no, wait, not here. This over here is best. Yeah, so that's pretty good. So that's definitely doable. Okay, the second one would be like, get the checkpoint here, turn around. Is there another checkpoint over here? After all, and I just missed it twice because I'm an idiot. No, there isn't. You go down through here. If you can drive. Stuck behind the pillows. It's a very dangerous thing to do, getting stuck behind pillows. Not only could you get lost forever, but somebody could just not even notice you. Flop right down and you're done. Car destroyed. Life destroyed. Okay, so definitely the other cars are finished by now. So it makes you finish, which is interesting. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually really hyped to play like Twisted Metal or something now. Or Vigilante 8. I'm gonna have to flip a coin and determine which one of those I want to go with. I think I'm leaning really heavily towards Vigilante 8 at the moment. Just because nostalgia. But I also have some nostalgia for Twisted Metal. Are there... It's not a racing game, right? It's just a battle royale type game. Look at this. Bam. I think I still got hit by a car, so it didn't really shave off that much, but I think it's because I flew too far. Still in first, though. If I could write myself properly, then that shouldn't be a problem. Whoa. Oh no. I'm stuck under the pillow. Help! 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 Man. Okay. I didn't get teleported too far back, so... Teleported? Yes. That is the English word. Oh, what is this hot rod? It's looking snazzy. Man, OBS is freaking me out because every time I look over, it's blinking again. Like the whole thing. And it just concerns me. Checkpoint. I really hope nobody ended up getting that notification with the wrong title. I'm gonna feel so bad if someone showed up here and was like, oh, Baba. And then I was just like, Hot Wheel? And they were just like, Baba? And I go, Hot Wheel. That would make me so sad. I knew I forgot something, and I just wasn't sure what it was. And now I know, and now I'm disappointed in myself. Okay, so like right there, bam. Go, go, go. Look at that. That's a pretty good thing. I'm not sure how much that cuts off. It can't be a whole lot. But it's enough, I think. Checkpoint. Oh, this is lap 3. I gotta actually finish. What? How did he go through me? Curse you, ghostly physics. Second again. One day I'll consistently place first. Man, I almost moved up the difficulty to hard in this game before I started this stream. And I still can't even play second on normal difficulty. I feel so bad. All right, let's see. Parkour or more parkour? Tenders to the throne. We'll do this one first. Maybe we'll actually get to go off the half pipe or something in one of these levels. Look at dim textures. Loading in. Wow. Sometimes I wonder if it's better to have like... What is this nonsense? What is this? I don't understand what that was. That was new. What is happening? That was new, right? Like I'm not hallucinating? That's been a thing the whole time? I hope not. That's so strange that that would even come. Oh, is this a different car? Did I pick a different car by mistake? Oh man, I'm like having a mini panic attack trying to figure out what the heck that was and why it was in this one specifically. Checkpoint. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I picked a different car by mistake? This doesn't really look different. Oh, I saved it. Okay. It was close. These fans, man. They're too much. So, I don't know if anyone will end up seeing this, and there's no one really here at the moment to bounce this question off of. But I was reading an article, or I think it was an article, or it could have just been a video I watched. Who knows? These days my brain doesn't see any difference, which is bad. It's a really bad thing. Regardless, the information was about how scientists have kind of unlocked the ability to reverse aging, and some scientists were like predicting that within the next 8 to 10 years they would be able to grant humans immortality. And I was just like, wow, because like it's such a foreign concept, immortality. It's not something that I'd considered, right? I'm kind of like a very prepare for the worst kind of person. So like while I try to be an optimist, at the same time, I'm very much aware that, you know, stuff could just go south at any point in time. So the idea of living forever both terrifies and excites me. But also, I don't know if I would want to live forever. And I had a discussion about this with people a few years ago. And he was like, do you think you would want to live forever? My coworker was like, you think you would want to live forever? And I told him, no, probably not. Because I think I would want to live like around 1,000 years or something if I had a choice, and then just kind of fade out. I mean, maybe I'd feel different at the end of those 1,000 years if I managed to live that long somehow. But I don't know if I would want to live for eternity. I feel at some point you will be satisfied with life, and you have done everything you want to do. And at that point in time, you'd be ready just to fade off. And he seemed to take the opposite. He'd be like, no, I don't think you would ever just want to close your eyes forever and just be like, fade off into the ether or whatever happens. And so that to me was such an interesting thing. And now it's being talked more seriously. Although it's very likely that only like the wealthy would be able to have such a luxury as living forever, or like the elites, you know, major scientists or business people who contribute a lot of money or whatever to the world, that kind of stuff. So common people probably would never get this type of immortality treatment, whatever it is. But if it did become commonplace, I wonder how many people would like to live forever versus how many would want to live until they met some criteria in their mind of a life well lived. I spoke with my mom on this just to see her thoughts, and I asked her if scientists came out with a shot that you would take like once a year or something, and it would reverse your aging to where you would be like in your 20s, no aches and pains or anything like that. And if you just took that shot once a year, you'd live forever. Do you think you would? And she also said no. What is up with this course, and why does it have this meter? But I found it very interesting that she said no. She wouldn't even want to continue outside of her natural life right now. Like, she said she's in her like 60s, and she's like, if you get to the point of your life and you're my age and you still have stuff that leaves you unsatisfied in life, what have you been doing the whole time? And I said, well, maybe there's a lot of things that you still want to do before your life ends. And she said that she doesn't feel that people just want to experience everything, that instead they seek a satisfied life. And for her, she's satisfied with everything she's accomplished and her life and her family and all that. And so she wouldn't want to prolong her life past her normal life. And I was like, wow, that's a very interesting take. So if anyone sees this and has thoughts on that, I'd be interested to read them, because I don't really know if I would or not. I like I said, right now my sentiment is I'd probably live to be like 1,000 if I could choose my lifespan to be like around 1,000. And I feel like that'd be enough time to accomplish everything I wanted. I don't know if anyone has ever seen The Good Place I think that's what it's called. It's a pretty good show. It's certainly a Hollywood depiction of the afterlife, for sure. But this, spoilers, this was kind of a theme of like the last season, which is they were trying to, okay, definitely spoilers now. They were trying to create a good place because I think no one had gotten into the good place in forever, which is the equivalent of heaven, because the rule system for getting into heaven had gotten so complex or whatever. And anyway, they were trying to revise both how you get in and what it consisted of, because everybody who was in the good place was just bored to tears. Like, everyone was listless and just had no vitality to them, which, I mean, would kind of be ironic since it's like afterlife. But it was a depiction of what is happening. It was a depiction of I'm so sick of this harp syndrome, which is the philosophical proposition, as I understand it, is the philosophical proposition that if you did live forever in a heavenly place, you would eventually get bored of doing whatever it is you do in heaven. Oftentimes, this is depicted by like angels sitting on clouds playing harps, and therein comes the idea of I'm so sick of playing this harp syndrome. So, in the show, everyone could do anything they wanted forever, and there was like no restrictions as far as I could tell, and you could just do whatever. But people were so absolutely bored with it that they didn't enjoy it. There's no passion behind it, I should say. And the way they solved that, the only thing they added was a point at which it was like a gateway. And once you crossed into that gateway, your essence would cease to exist. And that would just be the end of you forever in all realities. Maybe a part of you lives on some way else, but you yourself, you're gone once you step through that gateway. So only by the existence of terminality did people find the concept of immortality interesting again, and everything you can do therein. I should have boosted again at the end. So I suspect that you would have more people that think like I do, in the sense of they would want to live until they reached some threshold of satisfaction, which is sort of the proposition that my mother had taken. And then they would just want to fade out of existence to whatever awaited them after that, if it was nothing or if it was some afterlife or whatever. So that was something interesting that I was thinking about. I don't know if anyone else thinks about philosophical stuff like that, but I do sometimes. I find it fun just to ponder stuff like that. I'm not a philosopher or anything, but it's always interesting to see what people think about stuff. So I kind of hope that people do respond and answer what they think they would do if they could choose to live forever or not. Because then, presumably, after you get immortality and like majority of the diseases taken care of, the only cause of death would be like accident and suicide, right? So I feel like that's another thing that's also sprung up recently, assisted suicide clinics, and that's kind of concerning I really don't like the idea of that. I probably shouldn't be talking about this on Twitch. We'll see if my stream goes down. But these type of clinics concern me because I don't think they actually help people. I think they just cause more harm. But I don't know. You got to be in a really dark place at the moment, I think, to consider it. Which is not the same as... I mean, I guess technically it would be the same as what I'm talking about. Like, after 1,000 years, you're just like, well, I'm done. I won't take the life-elongating medicine. But, oh, was that only one lap? It sure was. Okay. I'm gonna run that one again, because I wasn't paying much attention. But yeah. There's definitely some ethical questions that go along with living forever and just assistance clinics like the one I mentioned. It's just some hard stuff sometimes. I don't know. I've lost some people to that kind of thing. Not a clinic, but like, you know, them feeling so depressed that they had to take their own lives. And that's very sad to me. So I hope no one who watches these videos feels that way. It's a very difficult thing. But there are people out there who will help you. So I really hope if you're ever feeling that low, that you seek someone out, someone you trust, or a professional, or both. Because, yeah, it wreaks havoc, and it's not good. It is the worst possible solution to a temporary problem, is how I've heard it described before. So, just I'm gonna get off this subject because yeah, I don't want to bum people out when I'm supposed to be having fun. So I hope people watching are having fun. But yeah, I'm trying to think of if I had an eternity of time, what would I do? I have no idea. I would write stuff. I would do art until I got satisfied. Do animations. Oh, again, I wasn't paying enough attention. I'd want to learn music. I've always tried to learn piano. I was doing pretty well before I can't speak tonight. Before the pandemic hit, but I just haven't gone back to learning piano since. And I was only about, 6 or so months in when it hit. And my teacher was elderly. She's like in her 80s. I didn't want to get her sick. As far as I know, she's still alive. Oh man, I'm gonna be really depressed if I find out she's passed away. Wow, I'm like super depressing tonight. I'm so sorry. But yeah, learning an instrument. If I could learn anything instantaneously, it would be piano, and then probably a stringed instrument like a guitar. If not a guitar, then like a violin or something along those lines. Where was that guy going? I wonder if anyone who watches these knows how to play instruments and how they learned. Because I know a lot of people who do play instruments had teachers growing up, unless it's like guitar. Guitarists tend to teach themselves. They tend to get really passionate about it and teach themselves. So I wonder if there are many self-taught like violinists or pianists or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure there are. I should be specific. I am certain that it exists, those people. I just don't know if any of the people who watch my stuff feel that way. Feel that way? Have done that. My brain is like everywhere tonight. I apologize. I'm gonna drink some water. Maybe that'll help wash away the silliness. Okay. Anything else I wanted to talk about? Animation stuff. I want to learn animation. I want to learn a lot of things. I wish when I was younger I'd taken more of my free time to develop skills. Not that I'm particularly old and can't learn them anymore, but it definitely feels sometimes like things could have been better managed, and I missed out on things I could have learned so that I wouldn't have to learn them now. But it's not so much a regret as it is a shuffling of time, because things that I would have learned back then instead of currently would have taken the place of free time, which I would have now instead. So it's not a huge difference necessarily, but the learning process always takes time. And it's time that I don't always want to commit. But it's still necessary at some point in your life if you want to learn a skill. I don't know if other people have the same kind of issues I do with like learning things, but I often will forget the things that I learn if I do not use it within a particular period of time. Wow, I definitely just ruined my run right there. Good, good, very good. Sure did, man. Guess we're going again, boys. Anyway, like, so in high school, I took 4 semesters of French, and I know very little French these days. Just a few phrases here and there that have stuck in my brain, and maybe some of the numbers. Similarly, with Spanish, I took that in college as an undergrad, and I took 3 semesters of that. No, that's not true. I took 2 semesters because I took like a accelerated course, so it was 2 semesters, as it was a requirement to have taken a language. And I placed into French like 300 or something, some equivalent thereof, like would have been the 3rd year of it, but the entire class was in French, and my ability to read it was not as good as my ability to speak at all. Like, I could barely say my name. And this has always been the case with me in languages. So I swapped over to Spanish and took that for 2 years, 2 semesters. And I don't remember any of that anymore because I never utilized it outside of those courses. So I don't know if this is a me problem specifically or if it's a common thing where if you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. I suspect it's more common than I think. What is this meter? I don't understand. I don't understand the meter. What in the world? Anyway, it's distracting every time I see it because I don't understand the purpose. Long story to say that I took some Spanish and some Japanese Duolingo stuff, and I was doing fine while I was taking it, but I've since completely forgotten because I got locked out of my Duolingo account. And because of that, I've stopped doing it daily and completely forgot everything I learned. But it's not just languages that I have that issue with. I hate spiders. It's everything. So I'm a programmer by degree. Not a very good one. But I always have to look up stuff. It's hard for me to remember the arcane commands and stuff. Like command line stuff, I always have to look up the commands because I don't remember them. Things like anything system admin related, I have to look it up every single time. File systems, you know, Unix, Linux commands, etc. So I just feel like I'm inept in those kinds of cases, and other people don't seem to have this issue. I feel like it's just me. So it's disappointing if that's the case. Maybe I've just got a bad brain. Who knows? I hope people like my stream of consciousness streams. I just like have no idea what to talk about, so I talk about anything that pops into my head. James Joyce would be proud, probably, or revolted, maybe both. Who knows? Either way, it's what I do. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to the game. It's definitely been autopilot for me. So I guess I'm winning. I don't know why I'm winning. Everybody else seems to have just vanished. So I must have skipped something that stopped everyone else. Oh, this is real bad. There we go. Of course, I started jinxing myself because the moment you start saying you're doing well, it's when everything falls apart. There we go. I believe I read something about this game. Oh, sorry. Goodness gracious. I read something about this game having 5 environments but 8 tracks on each one, not counting DLC. And I wonder why they decided to go with so few environments. I understand the environments are hard to create, probably, but I don't know how you would go about making a environment for this type of game. Do you just make a library and then scale it up? That's what I would assume. Or is the camera just focused in such a narrow window. In my own game creation type of thing, I get the feeling that it's difficult to scale things down. So to me, this would have to be a library that has been scaled upwards in order to accommodate the idea of being tiny car in big world. It's hard to say. Maybe it's something I'll learn about in my own studies. I'm doing my best to make games at the moment, but I am horribly bad at staying on track with them. Man, I was leagues ahead of people. I don't know why. Anyway. And everything I've made so far is very rudimentary, and I don't think people would pay for it. And I'm definitely the kind of person who doesn't want to put out like subpar work, especially if people are paying money for it. I don't mind like putting up stuff for free that isn't the best, but I would want, if people were purchasing it, I would want them to feel like they didn't get ripped off. So that's my goal, and unfortunately that's probably gonna set me back a long time, because I always find my ability to execute is not as up to par as my visions of what I want to do. And that's very sad. I assume at some point I will cross over the threshold of making bad stuff into making, you know, decent stuff, and I'll feel more confident, but until that day comes, I'm just stuck. Also, with making games, there's like 1,000 different hats you have to wear. So that's part of the reason that I am trying to do all these different skills, because I don't have a budget to hire people and distribute the workload. So I'm having to learn art, having to learn, you know, some music theory. I'm having to learn the coding things that I don't already know, game theory stuff. Eventually I'll have to look into marketing and other such things. And there's a lot of aspects of it that I really find absolutely boring, and it's hard for me to motivate myself to do those things. And I wonder how people, other like solo devs, motivate themselves to do it and to learn everything you possibly need to without getting discouraged in the process. Like, something that I find dreadfully boring is designing a UI. It's something I don't have an eye for, and I just do not have the patience to make a good one. I suppose I could do it with some predefined assets, but I don't know. That feels almost like a cheat, you know? Anyway. Rambling, man. That's me. Oh, it's another secret. I still don't know about this ghost. Spider thesis. We're yawning. I don't know why I'm always yawning at this hour. Again with this. Yeah, that was purple. I got the boost to start. Strange. I don't know. squish noise. Oh, that was a terrible noise. It sounded like rubber squeaking. I don't know if any of you have noises that you really hate, but there's like a few that come to mind. One of them is like the sound that balloons make when they rub together, and the other is if you rub like your hand or something across styrofoam. It's not even loud, it activates some kind of a fear nerve in my brain. It says, no, run away from this now. I wonder if anyone else has those type of sounds that there's no particular reason to dislike them, other than for you it twinges some deep-rooted nerve in your brain that tells you this is not good. I do anyway. But yeah, that noise that I just heard, definitely one of those types of noises. Gonna have to redo it again. Go. Checkpoint. Yeah, spinning around, speed of sound. Spinning around at the speed of sound. I think that's like a Sonic thing. Oh, that's a thing that came out. I think it was an April Fool's joke, maybe? Or maybe just like a fan game. But it was like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog or something along those lines. It was like a visual novel. I haven't seen it, but it was free to play. And definitely like, I don't know how artists do it, but like some artists can like crank out work and just like, oh, the second some character was announced or exists, they're already drawing artwork of them. And I'm just like, how does one do this? Maybe it's just because I'm supremely slow at drawing. Wow, I hate spiders. But yeah, it takes me a few days to do anything competent. I've tried to improve my speed, but I'm still very slow. I missed it by 0.2 seconds. I gotta not get caught. That's half the battle here. The other half is knowing. But yeah, that game looked good. But I don't know if I would stream it or not. I feel like that has the same kind of issues of acting that is required as a VC brain. RPG. I'm gonna restart this lap. So I don't think I'll end up streaming it, but I'll probably play it at some point because I downloaded it. But yeah, something interesting to talk about. I don't know if it was actually done by the Sonic team themselves or just like a fan work, and I think I said that earlier. But my brain is hating me right now for not being asleep. I don't know why. It's still pretty early. Just how I am, I guess. Man, I'm really good at getting caught. I'm just amazing at it. Photo mode, yes. That's what I wanted, photo mode. Okay. 3, 2, 1. That's so interesting. It like burned a whole nother thing. Strange. I don't like that boost system at the start. I don't know why it exists suddenly. Dead. There's that noise. I assume it's the spider, like laughing at you for being a dumbass getting caught in its webs. I think you can get them to fire off course constantly if you like drive at an angle towards them. So maybe they're not that bad. I just need to do better. It's just so many spiders. Finish. Thank goodness. No more spiders. Water time. Water is very good. Underrated. You obtained this stuff. Okay. Which way? Okay, we're gonna go left. Whoops. I mean to back out of that. Skyscraper. Snakes at rest. Snakes. I was watching back the last time I played, and both this game and Backpack Hero made a Snakes on the Plane reference during the same session, and I'm like, wow, it's pretty wild that they would both do that. What in the world is that thing, and why is it a mechanic now? Why is this happening? Always above the clouds. That's where I like my skyscrapers built. Squidward? Since when did Squidward get here? Should be playing his clarinet instead of racing. Silly squid. Plop. Man. I'm running out of things to talk about. That's a bad sign. Because I'm not at the boss yet, and I don't know how far away it is. Oops, spawn that guy out. Rest in peace, Bozo. Oh, that's something. When did Rip Bozo become a thing? I've just noticed it more and more. I don't follow slang trends. But, it's so weird that Bozo's come back into the vernacular of the world. Like, it's very silly to me. I don't disapprove necessarily, although some people are like cruel with it, but whatever. People are people. And anyway, I just think that's a funny phrase that peeps are using these days. Slang is always an interesting thing, because some slang I classify as good slang, and some slang is just kind of like, what the hell was the person who made this up thinking? And usually that boils down to, can I see the thread of logic that created the term? Like, W and L ratio, whatever. I can see where all of that came to exist. And then there are like other terms that I just don't understand at all. And I'm trying to think of any, and of course, now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of any. But there are definitely some there, I promise. But essentially, I like learning slang. They're fun words to learn. But it always makes me go, okay, so why is this the preferred thing? Oh, here's one. So, Riz. Riz is a popular phrase these days. And I thought I understood where it came from. And that was the word charisma, which made all the sense. Right? This term, it's very similar to how good you are at, I guess, seduction almost, and thus related back to charisma, because charisma has like 3 different pillars that make up with it, which is like leadership, camaraderie, and seduction or charm. But some people were talking about this as well in a stream similar, and the people in the chat said, no, it's not charisma, it's something else. And I'm just like, what is it? And they never would explain. They were just like, no, it's Riz. And I'm like, okay, so it's not charisma, but you won't tell me what it is relating back to. If it's not related to charisma, it's one of the worst word choices ever, because Riz sounds so much like jizz. I'm sorry. It's a terrible word choice if it's not derived from charisma. So I really hope that whoever said that in the chat just had no idea where the term came from, because otherwise I'm going to have to mock people who use the word. Because that's a really dumb fucking word to have your slang sound like. Anyway, what is this mechanic and why is it everywhere now? I don't like it. What happened to the previous mechanic? Uh-oh. Crisscross track. Batman. I guess we'll go right. Okay, fans. I think that's enough. I get it. You can go away now. The pipes are calling. Oh, this was a mistake. I always do that. So I like going around in a circle. Oh well. There's another one here. I assume that's like more if you want to pass someone going in there. But yeah. I don't know. The fans are kind of strange because I understand their purpose is to like blow you off course. But if you don't stop, like at all, they don't really do a whole lot to punish you. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because I see that those seem stronger than the others. They seem to be at different variable strengths, which is so strange. That was a waste at the end. I think I should have just powered through. I don't think it would have mattered that much. Even if I'd used my boosts to get to the end. Okay, those. Test of strength. Garage Grand Tour. I mean, that feels like a boss. Precious Seconds, Battle for Supremacy, Call Me Flash, Snow Pilot, and it comes back to here. So I think, oh, this is the Yeti. That's the boss. Okay. All right, gotta go over here first. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum. Fighting Yetis is never a good idea. At any rate. Oh. I could talk about another game I'm playing currently. I usually play it in the mornings when I get up or right before I go to sleep. One of those two. But it is essentially a 3DS game I didn't know about. It's called Cold Separate Bolt? I think that's the name. It's a weird name. But it is like a combination of Monopoly, and somebody else described it as Bait and Kaitos, which I haven't played, but I want to, and I'm actually kind of hyped about the remake that they're having because hard copies of that game go for like insane amounts. Yep. Okay. At any rate, it's a fun game. You go around and you're like, oh, let me just put this monster on a territory, and your monster will collect tolls, but you can fight other people's monsters, and if you win, then you get the territory. You don't have to pay the toll. When you boil it all down, it sounds like a fairly simple concept. There's a few more I don't want to put it, complications added into the mix. Like lands have levels. So it could be like, uh-oh, meme horns are back. It could be like a level 5 land is the highest you can have. And those lands charge like ridiculous sums on their own. But if you have, and they also give your monster more HP when they're defending. So those lands become even more powerful if you have monsters of the same element and other territories of the same element. They chain together and increase the toll and the boosts provided for the monsters therein. It's actually pretty insane how high you could get those tolls to be. But essentially you have a amount of money, not money, mana. It goes by mana, but it's the symbol for it is a G, so I'm just like, every time I see it, I just think gold, but it's supposed to be mana. Anyway, the amount of money or mana needs to exceed like 8,000 on a typical match. And the matches can be between 2 and 4 players. Well, in the campaign, you're like amnesiac protagonist, because of course you are. And he's kind of an asshole. I think you could also be a female, I'm not sure. I think you can choose that at the start. But the male is kind of an asshole. He's just like a dick, and he's super selfish. He's just like, oh, I don't care about you guys. I know you took me in or whatever, but I need to find out who I am. And that's all I care about. And I'm going to leave you high and dry when, spoilers, your leader just gets obliterated. And like, he's just a massive dick. And I hate that I put my name on him because he's so bad. Anyway, what might be worse is your ally characters, the people who you like supposedly teammates with or whatever. They have really dumb reasons that they need to like jump into a fight and make it harder for you. There have not been actually team missions. They've just been like free-for-alls. I don't know if they add team missions later, but good grief, some of the reasoning behind let's have a fight in which people could actually die is ridiculous. Like, one of the members in your team or whatever, your rebels that took you in, is like a literal child. And he's just like, oh, I'm just gonna jump in and fight this dude who's clearly better than me. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't do that. My character goes, no, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, well, I'll fight you too then. And so then you're suddenly fighting him and the antagonist. And your teammates will target you intentionally before they take down the antagonist. And I'm just like, you dumb fucks, what are you doing? So that drives me up the wall. It's just like, why? Why is this a thing? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly here, but it certainly feels that way. Uh-oh. Okay, well, just restart that ladder. I don't know. Maybe it's just my perception. But I understand the game's probably not too long, and so they only have so many antagonists, and it would probably be difficult if the antagonists actually teamed up on you, because sometimes the people who are supposed to be on the same enemy side just start attacking each other for no reason. I'm just like, why? What is this team, guys? I don't know. I'm just always impressed. Whoa, this is not a shortcut at all. Okay. Keep trying for this shortcut that doesn't exist. Anyway. But yeah, it's a fun game, but the logic behind the story just drives me up the wall. Like, I finally got into this library that's supposed to have information on citizens or whatever. And my dude is just like, oh, I need to read this book. And the librarian's like, oh, you just need a pass for that. I guess like the library is under the command of the big bad. But he doesn't even try to get a pass. He's just like, well, I'm just going to read the damn book. And the librarian's like, well, I'm going to have to stop you. And he's like, fine, I'll get violent then. And I'm just like, holy shit, my dude. It's a book. Try to at least figure out a diplomatic solution first. But no, that's not what happens. It's really funny. And then some other random antagonist showed up and goes, oh, hey, I just got orders from the boss. He says, burn all the books in the library to keep me from learning whatever my past is. And I'm like, what? How? How is it that important? So it must be like the classic, you're the ruler of the town or city or whatever the hell this place is. It's like some city that people aren't allowed to leave. So I guess I'll find out as I progress. It's a fun game, but man, I have to shake my head half the time. Especially when my teammates attack me. That just makes me lose my mind. Okay, that was really slow. Let's try to do a little bit better this time. Oh, snap. Okay, that's probably fine. See, like there, I feel like the fans should have blown me off, but they didn't. I don't know. Maybe that's just some kind of a conscious decision. Like, they're only supposed to nudge you. Who knows? Ooh. Checkpoint. Yeah, got that unleash time. Feeling good. Yeah, I think there was an original Cold Sept game. It's a weird title. But I wonder if it actually plays into the plot or if it's even the same kind of a game. Because the premise and the mechanics work pretty well so far. So. Three, 2, 1, go. Oh, what is this place? Oh, is this part of the skate park? It's a basketball arena / skate park. Huh. That's okay. That's not a bad thing. Oh yeah. Oh, you could score a goal. In fact, I think that was the purpose of putting a barrier there. 3 barriers. I'm going so slow. Thought I was gonna fall off. Lots of fans again. I don't think they serve very much purpose. Oh. Maybe they do more if you're like airborne when you come across them. I could see that, I suppose. Being dragged along. Anyway, if I like the way this game called Separate Revolt ends, I'll have to see if there is in fact another game in the series before it, which I think there was, but once more, I'm not 100% on that. Oh, good, nice. You could probably jump that actually. Like as soon as you go over the jump, you just like launch yourself into the air. Where is the checkpoint? The checkpoint's like way over here. Interesting. Huh. Now that I've gotten a little bit more accustomed to racing, I spend a lot of time like looking around the particular zones, I guess, for potential shortcuts. Because I'm sure there's a lot. Just got to be mindful of them. Let's try not to score a goal this time. Loop the loop. I wonder if the fans are like meant to disrupt a drifting kind of thing. Or maybe not. Who's to say? Checkpoint. Flip. Oh man. That's where I need the boost. Oops. Even then, it would be pretty hard, I think. Not even sure how much time that would save. Final lap. I'm so far behind. Get off of me, green man. Whoops. Oh goodness. All right. Sorry. I'm a bit distracted right now. So my commentary isn't really present, and I apologize for that. Come away, George. See right there. That's really the first time the oh man, that was so rude. Kinda wanna get in first on this if I can. Here we go. Did it. Okay. Need something to talk about. I'm assuming that they modeled new areas in this game for the DLC. At least a couple per DLC, right? Gotta be. It'd be kind of weird to do the Batman or the Looney Tunes one in like the garage like this. I think that would be very strange anyway. Perhaps that's just me. Maybe they just add like thematic elements. Oh man, I hope it's not that shallow of DLC. Go to the right. Oh man. You really have to be going fast to go on that track. Because I feel like if you go too slow on that one, you just fly off. Uh-oh. Oh, why did I flip? Disappointing. Night Shifter. Solid Muscle. Rip Rod. They're all very clever names. Checkpoint. Ram 1500 Rebel. Words. Angry words. My goodness, I saw that. Oh my god, really? The drift is out of control. Checkpoint. Suddenly and last. Donatello. Checkpoint's right there. You can't use it. What is that? Like a bridge? I wonder what new stuff the Yeti is gonna add as a boss. Uh-oh, unlucky ladders. Oh, there's no laps on this one, I just realized. Which means I'm probably gonna have to do this one again. Come off it, hot dog man. Yep. Rip. Bum 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 bum. Hot Wheels. Yeah, it's still a fun game. Enjoy it. If I ever get really good at like 3D modeling, I'll probably try to make more mods. And by more, I mean at least one. Because I've definitely made a mod before. Sarcasm, TM. Okay, let's not hit that corner there. Just a big loop. Honestly, there's no checkpoint there. You could probably just U-turn right there and do pretty good. Really? Come on, buddy. Is this the garage full tour? I assume it must be. Although you don't go underground, like in some of the things. Okay, I just had to make sure I didn't miss that this time. Look how far I'm sliding. What in the world? Like grease that area or something. Hello. Ooh. What? Whoa. Is that going up and down and I just didn't notice it before? It felt like it went up last time. Maybe it is. Hard to say. God, where did everybody come from? Say goodbye, whoever you are. Seriously? I don't have any boosts. Have I mentioned I hate the fact they took away my third boost? Sadness. Really. It is. Well, at least I'll get to try to do that U-turn I was talking about. Cut off a bit of the track. Full speed there. Very good. Right here. Just gotta make sure not to fall in that hole in the middle. Checkpoint. So curvy. Oh my god. It's like Charity again. Again, I forgot all about this. Lost my edge. Let me do this here, I think. Jesus. That area sucked. Okay. Here we go. Checkpoint. Oh, I missed the thing. I missed two of them. Oh, okay, apparently not. Get on there. Do not want to have to do this again. Hear them like right on my tail. It's not good. Okay, we'll take second again. I couldn't come up with a good title this time. It's hard when you don't know what the boss is gonna be. Ooh, shield potion. An achievement. Need more. Blind box. I should open one of those. Got 3 of them. Let's open them. Boom. Ooh, it's another one of these. Okay. Just gonna dismantle it. Yes. Dead. Consumed by the fire. Let's do it again. Boom. Fiat 500. And what do we get? Kaboom. Ram Rebel. This is just a regular truck. I like seeing just the regular cars. Nothing fancy about them. They're just like something you could actually purchase. Start. Oh, it's the volcano one again. Another time trial with the volcano. Interesting. I don't like that mechanic. I don't like that it was added for no reason. I like how the volcano is somehow just floating. Oh, okay. Is that a shortcut? Or is that like another part of the track later on? I assume it's another part of the track later on. Whoa! What did I hit? What did I hit? What did I hit? No, really. I hit like nothing. So weird. Okay. Just hit nothing. Got it. Well, on to the experiment counter. That's what we call this one. Oh, I can just go over there. That's pretty cool. Checkpoint. Checkpoint's down there, though. So I'd have to drop back down anyway. No shortcuts. Oh, these cars are very small. I'm thinking how big these chairs would have to be. What? I like how you immediately cease to exist wherever you are, but your dust trail continues. It's kind of funny. That drift, though. Checkpoint. You know what's something that's like commonly depicted in, I guess, like cinematic high schools and stuff? Study hall. Study hall is never a thing that I had in high school or college or anything like that. But I wonder if it's a real thing that like happens commonly. It seems like it's just a gap period where they're like, we don't have enough teachers to cover all of these class times, so you're gonna be self-studying. I wonder if I'm wrong about that or if I'm just insane. I feel right there you could definitely skip a part. Yeah, definitely could right there. Because you can't have a checkpoint in an area that's like impossible to get to. Oh, dead. Volcano, my nemesis. We meet again. I did. I don't know how I did it, because that was an abysmal run. And I messed up so many times. I don't think I want to retry it, though, because that was like 4 minutes. That was a long time. Not a bad course, though. This looks so goofy. I should see about getting a different skin for this vehicle. Man, do we get to go through the pallets? That's pretty cool. what? These monster trucks keep getting bigger. Like, oh my god. This one's just massive. It's like a fire truck put on monster truck wheels. Is that like a thing? Could you imagine? See, that definitely seems like a shortcut right there. It's gotta be. Of some kind. But yeah, like a fire truck that had monster truck wheels on it. It's just like, oh, you didn't get out of the way? Guess what? You're totally getting run over. We've got lives to save. And in the process, we'll end yours. Like, Jesus. That would be sufficiently silly. A long time ago, I saw this kind of like theoretical rescue vehicle for cities with significant traffic problems, where it had like really thin wheels but could lift its cab up. So like the wheels would go between the lanes of traffic and the cab would raise up to significant heights. So it'd be like, I don't know how to describe it. If you've ever seen like Phineas and Ferb, there was an episode where they made like a mobile diner or truck stop or something on the road. And it's like that concept, because that car had like really thin wheels that went in between lanes of traffic. So the idea was you have this car / rescue vehicle, whatever you want to call it, and it would weave through the traffic very narrowly, and then it would stretch itself up to like buildings for access to upper floors, as well as to get around traffic easier. It's a very interesting concept, but a lot of people were like, this thing's gonna fall over. I remember in the video, people tend to be really pessimistic in just about any kind of new thing. Like, people hate the new. And I can understand a lot of people's, oh, nice. Okay. That is a thing, but it's like impossible to land. Oh, I can't even land it. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so people were just like instantly putting it down. Because they're like, this is a really dumb design. This other stuff. And it's just like people who probably have no sense of engineering degrees or mechanics, where it's just like, oh yeah, this is just the worst. You know, stop wasting money on this. I was just like, why? But I guess anytime you have like a design document but no prototype, people are going to treat it with a lot of skepticism. And that's okay. It's just, I wish that people weren't so negative all the time. I hate to say it, but pessimism really gets in the way of like creating new stuff a lot. Ugh, stay on the track. That's such a hard turn for me. Although I feel like pessimism should have its own pessimism should have its own kind of vein of creativity that has more to do with resource conservation. Is this actually even a shortcut? It feels like it's supposed to be. Oh, am I screwed? You were screwed without a boost there. I don't think that's actually a thing. It just doesn't cut off enough time. At least I can't see how it does. But yeah, pessimism should lead to the creation of inventions that conserve and like reduce consumption, that kind of stuff. But I feel like it doesn't, so I wonder, whoa, I wonder if it's being utilized properly. That sounds like a strange thing to say, to utilize pessimism. But I think most emotions, good or bad, can be harnessed and used in some way for positive things. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart this one. I'm not gonna go for that box shortcut because I don't think it's a shortcut actually, now that I've tried to take it a few times. There's another similar type of rescue thing that I saw and people were just instantly negative on it. It was like a plane which could jettison the fuselage. I think that's the proper name of the passenger area. And the fuselage would have like parachutes on it essentially to slow its descent, and it had some kind of flotation so that it wouldn't sink. Like it would seal itself up so that it didn't sink, and had some type of additional flotation. And people were just like railing on it, and I'm just like, why? Why be so bad about new ideas? I don't know. It just bothers me that sometimes people are quicker to put down an idea than to attempt to test it. Who knows? Nice, good job. Amazing job, Ty. You did it. Whoops. See, like that time, I don't know if the wind blew me off or if I was just being too unconscious about the track itself. Like these feel like effective wind curves, but other curves that I've seen definitely don't have that. That's really bright. Don't stare into the sun, it's bad for you. Focus so I don't have to continue to try these out. I don't exactly know when the ending is, but it's coming up. Gotta be careful around this curve. Bloom is getting me again. Second place again. Woo! Second place McGee. That's my nickname for now. And by second, I of course mean third because somebody was way ahead of all of us. I didn't even see them. Just kidding. Okay. 70 gears. Gotta go fast. Bridge overtakes. Okay. think this is the last one before the boss. I was thinking that, like, I guess this is a common thing for, like, VTubers. I guess I'm technically a VTuber, even though I'm a PNG tuber. They have, like, debut streams, but I didn't have one. I just kind of just streamed. But it's where they, like, dump their lore and stuff. And I wonder if I should make just, like, a video for my archive page about, like, who my character is supposed to be. I died. I don't know if people would even care. I suspect they don't, but it could be fun. Maybe if I accomplish some other goals first and get, like, all my stuff in position. I swear to God, I have some kind of aphasia. I, like, reach for words and they come out wrong because a word sounds similar, rhymes, or some absolute crap. It's really bad. As the days go on, I'm convinced more and more that I've got some kind of brain tumor or something, which would suck. Anyway, I don't know if people will end up caring about the lore. As from my understanding and from what I've seen, I don't watch a whole lot of VTubers or anything. I watch stream here and there if I see them and they're doing something interesting. But the lore doesn't play a lot in their role as a character. It's just kind of like a barrier for, this isn't like the voice actor really, or the streamer. It is a character, and sometimes they'll do stuff in that vein pertaining to the mythos behind the character. There it is. There's the boss. Yeah, I might just do that and put it up on, like, my YouTube page as, like, my introduction video, because I think that's a thing that I can do eventually. And then people who don't care will not see it, and people who do will know where to find it. That's what I might do. Yeti! He stole the sign. He looks like he's having a conniption. That's concerning. Here we go. Buckle in, everybody. We're going Snow Town. Best music too. It's good. Oh, there's ice. Ice is not a positive thing. That's interesting that you don't actually need to touch the purple boosts. You just have to go over top of them. That's super dangerous. I gotta be cautious because I bet the wind and the ice combine to make a hellish combination. Nice. Good job. Doing great. Very good. Okay. The ice is, like, almost invisible. Anything else in this particular level I need to concern myself with? Or is it just ice and fans? Whoa, that was weird. Snap. You go slightly too slow. Oh, hello, friend. You got jettisoned off the actual course and fell down here to lose your eternity with me, the HFIL. Wow, okay. That was always a thing in the, I think that was just the dub, but I don't know. I never actually watched the sub version of, like, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if HFIL was a... I'm quite certain it was, like, a euphemism for hell. Right, like, obviously, but, like, I don't know if it was hell in the original one. They just straight called it that. Because it's a very easy edit. Right, you take the bottom foot off of E, and then you chop off the bottom foot off the second L, and you have HFIL. So, I suspect that it was a censorship thing. Don't know for sure. Don't have evidence. But that's my best guess. It feels like it would be harder to squeeze in HFIL into the same pronunciation that the Japanese would say hell, but I don't know. Hard to say. I'm gonna do it again. Doing pretty poorly, so. Wait, see, that time it was curved upwards. That's so strange. Why was it different that time? Well, you and me are together, buddy. Hey, boy. I like how if you even touch the ice, then both sets of your tires get completely covered in it. Oh my goodness. I'm either gonna have to have an amazing lap 3 or I'm doing this again. Oh, you son of a bitch. Wow, that was the worst. Okay, so if you're iced up, you can't turn, it seems. Okay, I think I'm just going to go on and skip to the next try. So, attempt 2. He looks so goofy. What a goofy Yeti. Pow! Magnifying glass. Woohoo! Nice. Oh, I thought that cone was a person. I was like, wow, I got passed already. Checkpoint. I'm gonna try to focus so I can finish this up, since it's gonna be a long one and I don't want to repeat it more times than necessary. See, that time it was pointed downwards. It must, like, rotate. I also wasted both of my boosts like an idiot. Very well. Good job. I was doing good, and then I was just like, oh, let me just ruin this. Nice. Release. You got me. Barriers. It's gonna be hard to catch up, I think. It's really bad. And up one. Kind of wish there was a speedometer somewhere to see if that, like, the ice slowed me down or what. Whoa. Checkpoint there. The ice isn't so bad when you go over it. It does make you not be able to turn though, which is rather annoying. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely moving. Because that was like in the process of going downwards. Okay. It's just a timing thing, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Oh. It's gonna be a long one, I sense. Ice. Not being able to turn is the worst thing about ice. I think it's probably the only thing about ice. But suffice to say, it does its job of being annoying. Not being impossible. So that's good. Hello, person. I carry you with me, don't mind. Come on. Come on. Come on! I don't think first is too far out of reach. Checkpoint. It's gonna be close. That was a bad time to boost. Really bad time to boost. Upside down, upside down. Everybody gotta be upside down. Checkpoint. Whoa. Okay. On the bright side, first place is like right there. On the not so bright side, I gotta find a way to get it out of the hands of these clowns without killing myself in the process. That'd be great. Oh, sweet Carolina. It's not happening. It's ice all over this portion. I don't know where the end is. It's like right here, I think. And I'll just keep falling off the end. Good, good. Amazing job, Ty. You're the best. Keep it up. Yeah, it's right there. Photo mode. I don't like that. I don't like that it remembers where you were in the menu. Okay. Try 3. Go. Ice, ice, baby. Bum 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 bum. It's crazy that like Ice Ice Baby and Under Pressure have like the same like riffs in them. I guess it's sampled, but like it's like so associated to both in my brain. That's what makes it kind of strange. It's okay. Blue. Thank you. M3 GT2? That sounds like a really fancy car. If that's the name of a car, which I presume it is. Yeah, you can go off the edge. Enjoy. HFIL. Checkpoint. Maybe they can have multiple checkpoints. I was under the assumption that they couldn't have multiple checkpoints during a split in the track because of the fact if they did, they would have to code it separately. But I guess they took the extra effort to make sure you could. They're probably at roughly the same points too, as far as track distance is concerned. Good, nice, very good. Cold. Yes. Good. Oh. I didn't get it. Oh, you know what I think that sound is? Full boost. Like full boost ready. Because I've been thinking that was like a respawn indicator noise, but now that I hear it again, I think I'm associating it with the your boost has filled all the way up noise. So that's probably what it is in actuality. Going up, going up. I want to see Great Kai, Grand Kai, whatever his name is, or Heaven, I guess. There existed the concept of heaven in Dragon Ball, I think. 'Cause there's a point where like the non-fighters died and they got to keep their bodies in heaven, or the equivalent thereof. But I don't know that they actually called it that. I do believe that's also where they sent Frieza because they were like, you're so evil, all the happiness is gonna drive you insane. And I'm just like, okay, whatever you say. Oh no, okay, this is lap 2, we're okay. Whoops. Oh, it's off the walls. Oh, there must be a height limit for going above the pink boosts. I said earlier all you had to do was go over it, but I don't think that to be the case now. Oh man, that's really bad. Okay. Batmobile. You should lose a wheel, man. Gotta chase after the Joker. Why are you racing? Seriously, Batman, what are you doing? Oh. Such a dangerous place. I don't know if it's better to go top or bottom in this particular area. Ow. Something like bit my leg. What the fuck? I don't want to check. Something's biting my fucking leg. What the hell? I'm afraid. What was it? Okay, that's concerning. I don't know if it's like a spider or what. Do not restart. I'm like right there. Oh, bad decisions. I didn't see whatever it was, so if I die from some horrid venom related thing later on, you'll know the inciting incident. No! Scheiße. I blame the whatever it was biting me. Flip. Let's try it again. The Yeti. Attempt 5? Question mark? I think so. I have to make sure I don't spend too long on this because my video will definitely exceed the amount of free space on my computer if I am not careful. I mean, it would have to probably be a 4-hour session or more, or like 6 hours, but still, I'd rather not have to deal with a 200 gigabyte video. I don't know what it is about this game in particular. One of my friends says it's because the graphics are so dynamic that the compressors and things like that can't take advantage of still frames to reuse it, but I don't know if that's the case or not. Maybe I just have the graphics cranked up too high. Could be anything. Yes! Yes! This is delicious! I love rolling over my car. Get lost, mystery machine. What is this car? The Joker GT? Excuse me? What do you mean the Joker? Why does the Joker have such a snazzy car? Yes, Joker, plow through the barriers. He-Man! Why are you here? Oh, goodbye, Joker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We stayed on course somehow. Oh, that's not good base. Nah. I don't know if there's any good shortcuts in this one that I can take advantage of. I would like for there to be. Another reason not to hit the ice is it seems to slow you down, which makes sense, I suppose. Nice. Got me. The ice is nice, especially when you splice. Bye, whoever you are. Or maybe not. Wow. Props to that guy for keeping it under control. Crunkety crunk. Got ice all over your trunk. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's the first place guy. He-Man. Okay. Well, I just have to get rid of He-Man. Time to work with Skeletor. I hate that. I hate that so much. There's a car right on my tail too. I didn't trigger it, but He-Man hit a thing. I almost dashed in the ice like an idiot because I was like, oh, that's a boost. It's not a boost though. Don't believe it. Don't believe it's lies. Can't see anything. There. Boost. Around the thing, boost again. Continue to go around the thing. No, that was dangerous. Nice. He-Man's like right there. Along with like 3 other people. Of course He-Man gets a boost out of nowhere. Of course I fall off the track like an idiot. Of course Scooby and the gang is here to solve the mystery. The answer is, it was the fisherman by the wharf who was always dragging in late night catches. But secretly it was gold that came from a second ship. There, I solved the mystery. Now go the hell away. Checkpoint. Oh god, I'm so close to losing. I'm dead. This is over. Rip run. Because this part is full of ice and it's hard if you do not come in it at the correct angle. Feel something biting my leg again. That's not good. What the hell is biting my leg? Damn it all. Yeah, just push the mystery machine to victory. Good job, idiot. Good job, genius. You're both the genius idiot. Here we go. Attempt 7. It's like the first one all over again. Roar. I just need to find a shortcut or something. Oh, OBS is blinking again. Always concerning. OBS, please. Okay, so there's no checkpoint until like down here. But if you land on the track before you hit the checkpoint, it'll reset you after like 3 seconds. I don't know if I can take advantage of that or not. I'm inclined to believe I cannot. Radio change. see anything. Missed that boost like an idiot. Nice. See, the problem is, like, even if I come in first the first 2 laps, if something happens and I screw up the third, it's just over. It's such a pain. Oh my god, it takes you out of your drift when you do that. That's annoying. I think there's a pink car on my tail. Yep, a blue car on the tail. Pink. Swamp thing. Did the music just change from the same song to the same song? I heard the sound of the radio swapping, but nothing. It's the same song. I don't know. Maybe that's like a different kind of effect. Oh man. Yep. It's off the track for 2 seconds. Guess what? You're surpassed by 3 cars. You get lost, Raphael. Honestly. Did the turtle tank always look like a turtle? I could have sworn it didn't actually look much like a turtle. Like, it had a bit of patterning on it, maybe, for a shell, but, like, in actuality, I don't think it had any sort of shell face kind of thing. I don't know. Checkpoint. Not push me into that. First section. No. I think I was behind by like a millimeter. Guys. Okay. Man, that's upsetting. That's really upsetting. If I hadn't have missed that pink boost, I think I would have had it. Here we go again. Shut up. Shut up, Yeti. Nice snowflake. Alright, I'm just gonna purely focus, he says as he slams into a barricade. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Let's go. One down. Okay. Checkpoint. I don't know. I don't think there's much difference between up and down. Whoa! That's the combo I was worried about. Did I never hit that before? Maybe I was going too fast and just didn't realize it. I don't know. Motosaurus. Oh no. Hitting barricades is like the worst. I mean, other than flying off the track, it's probably the worst for losing your position. Oh, I can see them. See them coming. It's not good at all. Alright, I'm gonna avoid this ice. See, like, my drift is just too powerful. I drift all the way into that thing. I'm like forever away. Double ice, not good. Radio changed. One thing about the boss courses is they're really long, so you end up hearing like 2 songs or more. Checkpoint. Whoa! Okay. Checkpoint of doom. Stay on track. What are you doing? What are you doing? Welcome to Tie Falls Apart. It's doing really well. Time to screw it up. No. Wait. Did he fly off? What happened? He must have flown off. I didn't think the computers made that big of a mistake. off me, son. It's a dragon blaster. Come off it. Did it wreck again? Interesting. Just focus on winning. Don't think of anything else, Ty. Okay. Nice. Checkpoint. Okay. Let's pretend no one's here. Thank God. He did it. Wait, Motosaurus? What happened? Dragon Blaster dropped out hard. Okay. Fell all the way to 4th. Wild. Did it though. Very happy about that. What's this? Time trial. You obtained this stuff. I took its head again. Man, I'm murdering the shit out of these animal bosses. Like, for the robot, I just took its, like, hand. And then the same thing for the scorpion, I think. I've been taking the heads of these others. There's only one boss left, actually, I think. I'm going to go on and do this one just because it's connecting back to the center hub. And I don't want to forget it next time. So I will do this one and then that'll be it for the stream, I think. Vroom. Is that gold? It's kind of yellowish from the light, I guess. It's the fan. I wonder if in the editor you can like make interactions happen from like the environment, like have the fan spin or something, or like some steam from the beakers and stuff. I suspect you probably can't, but that'd be a really cool addition. Nice. Good. Very good. Time to do a time trial where I just fuck up many a time in a row. This one's called applied gravity, so I assume there's actually a shortcut involving gravity at some point. Although, where it could be, I don't know. No unleash time. Everything's inverted. Okay. Well, let's go again. Let's see. Air conditioning. Gotta get that HVAC. Nice. Excelente. some thoughts I have to keep to myself because they're too identifiable to put out there. But I wonder if, I'm sure that happens to most people, like where you just remember random memories and laugh out of nowhere with absolutely no prompting of your brain whatsoever. I suppose that's half of what the stream tends to be, which is a stream of consciousness of my thoughts. But it's quite funny to me where some of these thoughts go. Oh my. Anyway, we did it. Drift complete. Oh my God. Okay. Obtained these. Very good. I don't know how to proceed, actually. I'm looking at it. I need 3 secrets to be revealed. Complete amazing drivers event using Motosaurus. Do I have Motosaurus? I wish things were like closer to the secrets. Unsolved mystery. I don't know about this ghost. Like, huh? Reckless driving. Hold on. I believe that is one of them. Reckless driving. I wonder. The Legend of the Extraordinary Drivers. Is this it? I don't think so. It was like Amazing Drivers, right? Amazing Drivers event. Huh. I got first place in that? I guess I am a legendary driver then. How is this? Today's your first day, you'll miss the school bus. That has to be like a college one. Man, it's so hard to figure out what the secrets are. I might have to look them up next time. Like, what is the top secret event? Anyway, I think I've delayed long enough. Alrighty. Let's shift into finale, my stream ending, and that'll be good. I hope. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone who watched or will watch had a good time. I did. I beat the Yeti. Yeti sucks. Yeti can rest in pepperoni. Hope I don't see him anymore. I don't think I will, since I lopped off his head, just like the French Revolution. So he's gone, presumably. At any rate, I think I'll be going to. So, hope you all had a good time, had a good day or night, and I'll head out now. So, don't stop exploring. Have a good one.